Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back again with Paul Booth, the man, the myth, the legend. Thanks for joining me, Paul.
Cheers, mate. I actually love that intro. You say it every time. I don't know if you say it about everybody, but
I think I only said it about one other person.
Oh, right, okay. I hope they're as cool as me.
But yeah, so people that are watching, we're getting more people just joining us. Just kind of gonna BS for a minute while we get more people jumping on. But Paul has been working hard on the last 6 months on an amazing project called Search Funnels. You can see the T-shirt he's got on right there, and so we're really excited today to tell you guys about Search Funnels. And like, I've been working with Paul for, I would say, about 1.5 years, 2 years now. And he is the most trustworthy person in the business that I've worked with. I think because of your military background, Paul, like everything, when you say you're going to do something, you get it done. And I love that about you.
Yeah, I like trust. I would prefer to say the most straightforward, straight talking, no bullshit. I like that side of it because trust comes from me is just being someone who just is honest. And then it sounds silly to say that, but in a world where you've got scamsters everywhere, but I just say it like it is, and I piss a lot of people off. But all I care about is someone achieving what they set out to do when they first came online or they started the business. If I don't want to fill anyone with fluff. Everything I create is because of frustration from seeing it myself. So like you said, I've been working on this for 6 months, but it's been in here for 3 years, observing, going, there needs to be a solution, there needs to be a solution. And this is where this has come about, because as I grew as an entrepreneur, I started to meet people like Matt, meet other people, allowed my environment to let me build this system that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Because it's a massive frustration. Like, we'll get into this, but I've worked in the Amazon space, the Shopify space, the ClickFunnels space, the e-com space, all these like Redbubble spaces, and it's the same problem across all spaces. CBD space, supplement space, it's all the same common problem. But we'll get into that. But yeah, I actually quite like Matt's intro, so I think I'm gonna have to record that and then put it on my YouTube channel.
There you go. Yeah, and Paul, he's not only does he create brands for people, he's also launched his own brands and have had a lot of success in the supplement industry. And so, he walks the walk. He's done it before himself. That's why he knows the issues that we're having as e-commerce brand owners. And so that's why he created Search Funnels, in order to solve a lot of the problems. And all I do is talk to CBD brands all day long, and 85 to 90% of them have the same problems. They don't have a solid brand foundation to be able to convert traffic and to be able to attract traffic to the website. Even like, it just looks like dog shit, and it's sad. And a lot of them, I have to say, like, you're going to have to start over from scratch. So the ideal thing is to come to me and Paul in the beginning, before you've built your branding and your website or any of that. You just have a concept in your mind. That's the perfect person that we love working with, because now that we have everything built out and ready to go for you guys. And so, and Paul, how many brands have you created in the last 3 years, would you say?
Well, yeah. So ready-made brands I've probably created over 50. Client brands, we're probably looking at 35 plus, I would say. I don't really count because I'm just busy doing it all the time. So yeah, it's a lot. Some are doing super well, some are doing mediocre, and some just as they naturally do. Some people lose interest after they've got something going and then just fall away, and that's just the reality of business. COVID's caused a lot of problems for a lot of people. Some people had an abundance of cash to ride it through. Some people were on the cusp of bankruptcy. So it's just a way of nature.
That's business.
Yeah, it is business. But what I want to say while we're on this talk now, this won't be shouldn't be super long. But when I'm talking and when I'm showing you what I'm about to show you, please ask questions, because questions are going to be triggers for me to respond to exactly the information you need. And whether it be branding, whether it be search funnels, we're about to talk about all aspects. And it's going to help lots of people as well if you ask questions. So I can't see the questions, Matt can, so he can cherry pick the good ones.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So as Paul starts to show his screen, or if you have any questions, just fire them away, and then I'll be able to see them, people. And let's start it out, Paul. Like, just to begin, what is a funnel?
Well, simple. A funnel is where you take someone from first seeing you to giving you money. That's a funnel. So forget what you've learned before by all these other one-click funnel builders, right? That teach you, you put people in the top of this funnel when it starts here and they confuse you and think you need their software. A funnel is effectively a sales process from someone first seeing you, like a journey, to buying your product. That is a funnel. You can Google it all you want, you can get confused, but let's simplify it for you guys. Right. Yeah. Funnel is the first time they see you to the time they purchase off you. So during that whole process, you've got to be perfect for them, look amazing, and speak their language, and then they're going to buy off you.
I love it, man. And I say that all the time. You have to hold your potential customer's hand through the buying process. And that's exactly what you're talking about there. And making sure their whole experience is beautiful as you're holding their hand, walking through your website, and they get that box in the mail. The whole experience needs to be beautiful and speaking to that target market.
Yeah, so I want to say that this is working in multiple industries and markets and seeing this like over the last 10 years, I've been working, is that there's two components that are the lifeline of a business. Forget everything else. There's two major components, traffic and conversions. That is all you need to focus on. And traffic being the mainstay is used from Google organic search. That's everything we search on every day. 87,000 searches a second happen on Google, right? So you got Google organic search, you've got Facebook ads, Google ads, you've got social media organic hustling, you've got influencer marketing and affiliate marketing. That's traffic. That's people that are going to land where you're trying to sell people stuff, right? So that's people coming in. So that's the first part. Where does the traffic first see you and how does it get to you? So that's traffic. That's super important. Most people fail on getting mass traffic to their website or their funnel or whatever shit they built that someone's convinced them they've got to build, right? I will swear, so warning. The second part, that's conversions. And a conversion is not, does my buy button convert at 4% as opposed to 2%? Is it color green? Is it color blue? A conversion is from the point, like I said, you get a funnel when they first see you, right? So they purchase from you. So if you've got a stack of good traffic and you send it to a dog turd, no one's going to buy that dog turd, right? So, and I mean that in a jovial way, because when someone lands on your website, the website's got to look cool as fuck. It's got to be user-friendly. It's got to give the information they want instantly, make them feel at home, hold their hand, as Matt said, and then feed them into buying creating a purchase. And sadly, in the CBD space, and I've seen probably 300 to 400 websites, 90 to 95% of them websites are dog turds and boring as shit. And I mean it in the nicest possible way. It's not because I'm about to show you a system, and I've said this, and I've done it in Matt's group multiple times. Put your link of your URL to your website, and I've been dead honest and said, who are you targeting? It doesn't make sense. I doubt you get any conversions because of what I see. So this is just one market. Amazon's no different. People create a product in the Amazon space. They don't know how to get traffic. They don't know how to convert them on Amazon. In the Shopify space, the same. I've built my own Shopify store. I don't know where to get traffic from, and no one's converting on my store because you're not a website designer or a brander. You built yourself. And ClickFunnels is no different, right? Or whatever funnel builder software you've got. There's loads out there. Ultimately, you try and build yourself a funnel because someone's given you a template, but you don't really understand copy. You don't really understand how to hold their hand from when they come into your funnel. And again, ClickFunnels don't even rank in Google, so they're pointless. You don't get any traffic. So traffic and conversions is the staple of any business. You will die and fail on traffic and conversions. Forget everything else. Traffic's super important. And then once you've got the traffic, you need to convert it through just looking $1 million. So when someone lands on your site, they feel amazing. They go, this is for me. This is the brand I've been waiting for ages. This is the brand I'm going to tell all my friends because it's cool as fuck.
I love it. Yeah, it's got to be a breath of fresh air when they hit that site. Just something that makes them feel something, man. Not just like a same old Me Too website that we see all the time. And it's great points there.
Yeah, so the bigger problems are, like I said, one-click funnel builders, right? Again, ClickFunnels, the known one, Russell, smartest marketer in the world, Russell Brunson. He's fantastic. He's convinced hundreds of thousands of people that his software is the problem solver to your problem. It's not, because only 0.7% of people actually turn 7 figures in ClickFunnels. That means you've got a 99.3% of not making 7 figures, right? Yeah. So it's quite low. But he's got a great bit of software. But he's a smart marketer. But you can't rank in Google and show up for local business or show up in national on page 1 for any money keywords with a one-page ClickFunnels.
Well, yeah, and it's funny too. All the ClickFunnels people I know, they say SEO is dead.
Well, it's not dead because a ClickFunnels is built around sending paid traffic to it or organic.
Exactly. They're all about ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have to pay to get that traffic instead of getting the organic traffic. That Paul has solved that issue with search funnels.
Yeah, it's the starting point, right? So maximizing that. And Shopify is a great builder again. However, the way Shopify is built in code, I don't want to get too geeky because I'm the sexy. I make things look super sexy. I'm not a technical data geek, right? Or the IT guy. But Shopify basically holds you back from Google search. It allows you to be ranked and stuff in certain areas, or indexed is a better word for it, but it still massively limits you. Yeah. And people go, yeah, but Gymshark are on Shopify. Yeah, because everyone's searching for Gymshark. No Gymshark already, and they're searching Gymshark. They're not looking for spandex leggings or whatever the search would be keyword, right? So
yeah.
So you can't really go just companies that are on there. Shopify is great as a start out, but ultimately it's holding you back right from the start.
Well, yeah, and that's what you've done with search funnels. Like I've gotten to take a look at it. You took the beauty of Shopify and the functionality of a WordPress site that can get Google searched, and you put it all together into one, and it's beautiful, man. And whenever you're ready to share your screen and show the people, I'd love to show them.
Yeah, let's have a show, shall we? And I'm going to talk while I go through it, so you guys can. Here we go.
All right, there it is.
So here we go then. Search funnels. So what I just talked about before, the whole point of search funnels is to set your business up from the start so then you can maximize your traffic and your conversions day in, day out. So therefore you can get, and I'm going to show you this down. You guys are going to go on searchfunnels.com and do this while we're talking right now, right? But I've explained what a funnel is here and talking about different funnels. A search funnel website is exactly that. It's a 6-page website which talks straight to Google and makes sure Google indexes you for the keyword you're going after. Now, there's a big FAQ question there, but you can go through this. I'm just displaying, this is the homepage, right? But the most important thing I want to show you is buy your funnel page, because this is going to make sense. So buy your funnel, right, these are what you want to call website templates we've gone out there. I've got a team of 10 of us that have gone out there, me being the figurehead that goes and finds this stuff and then get a team around me to help me build, but I'm the sexy part, the brand side. I coordinate everything. Is finding the highest converting structures or website templates out there. We go and find the best sites in the world and take nuances from them and build out from there. We go, okay, cool. There's going to be a brand that's going to be perfect for this. Literally, for example, there's 3 different ways you can purchase a search funnel. There's 2 levels, and you can buy a brand and a search funnel at the same time. A search funnel is a website, okay? So you don't get too confused. But ultimately, you can take one of our templates and you say to us, you buy it and you go, Paul, I want to put my brand in there. We do all the work. So you've got your brand right now, your brand idea, your products, and we go and put it into one of our templates and we edit all the template up so it matches your brand, your colors, the way it is. We change the copy in line with your brand so it's really conversion optimized. And you get this website effectively that looks like it should be 15, 20 grand. And
yeah, they do. And just to make it clear, though, like if I bought a search funnel, then I would have to write the copy and send you my product photos and things like that. And then you would go and put it on the website for me, right?
Some of the copy, we actually include a lot of copywriting for you guys.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that. The point is that the frustration in the past was that we could put your stuff in the template. You take all your product images, your copy you've already got, your ethos and your brand. But what you're going to get is you're going to get someone like me, or you're going to get me, who's part of that brand, is going to go, this ain't quite communicating with who you think your audience is. So we're going to work with you to change that copy up within the boundaries that you've got. So this should explain, make the art of making easy sales, right? You go from buy your search funnel, we add your brand, we add all your payment gateways, we add your pixels you send to us, we add everything. You do not have to touch it. We do it for you. So it's like having a bespoke brand built for you.
Yeah.
Right. Then you get free traffic because over time you start indexing. Now the secret vault, we'll get into that later, what the secret vault is, right? And basically you collect money, you retarget those leads via whatever means it would be, Facebook ads, email marketing, blah, 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 whichever way you want.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, messenger bots. And then you collect more money. That's business.
And if they need help with getting a merchant account, we have that covered as well, right?
Yeah, everything. We're going to have everything. So when you purchase a search funnel and we then do the onboarding to get all your information, we're going to tell you exactly everything you need. No stone is going to be left unturned. So if you haven't got a merchant account, we can provide you a merchant account. If you haven't got email marketing set up, we're going to tell you it's the best email marketing system to use. So we're going to do it all for you. So you haven't this confusion of where do I start? Because we're going to build it for you.
Yeah, and somebody had a good question. If you include the copy, does that hurt my SEO since it's not unique?
No, because we're not including generic copy. So the template's there, so you can see what it would look like, the structure. When we take your brand, we're going to put your brand into it and completely change the template, as in the visual colors, the font, the words, the text, everything, so it suits your brand.
Yeah.
So put this base template of the structure of a conversion optimized website. We're going to take it, strip it back, put your brand in there, and change everything. We're not going to have any copied content across any of the templates, because if you do that, as you just alluded to, you'll get scored down by SEO or by Google, because it will just see that it's basically plagiarized content. That's not going to happen. It's not a case of there's some copy written in there. I should tell you what, the best way I can do is I will show you this one here. So this is by your funnel page. You can get more information here. You can preview, which I'm about to do now.
Awesome. And yeah, so it's going to be unique every time, people, on the copy part of it. And so, yeah, that's.
Yeah. So what you see here is Rejuvify. So there is 3 tiers to buying a search funnel. There's a $3,000 version, or $2,997, because that sounds sexier than $3,000, because everyone does that. So you've got to do that as a marketer. There's a $5,000 version. There's a $10,000, or so $9,997 or $10,000 version, which means you get the brand and you get the website, the search funnel. So
you would help them name the brand too, right, and find the URL and everything.
Yeah, that's a secondary option. So right now, there's one option of buying a brand in the website, and there's 2 other options to load your brand into one of the templates.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we keep it simple, but we, as you know, Matt, and most people do, we do bespoke builds. So we do help brands from scratch. But this offering right now is not that, but we do that. So I'm just keeping it simple to start with. So Rejuvify, this template, you just basically take straight from this. So as you can see here, this is just generic Latin text in there, but it's giving you a vibe. So you can see, okay, if you've got a 2-product brand, you go, okay, cool, this might look good for my brand. I want to buy this template. And this template, let's say your colors were purple and green. You'll never do that. That's horrendous. But if they were purple and green, we would change it all up. We would change the imagery for all the copy will change in line with what you've already got. And if you haven't got enough copy, we can give you options to get more copy, and conversion savvy copy. So again, like, read about us in. You might not have any magazines, so we can change this area up so it still feels like you're giving some authority to the observer. I like this bit. Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow. I love it, man.
Yeah. So these things, like, again, there's also options as well inside there. If you haven't got good product renderings or good product imagery, we're going to tell you how to get the product imagery. We want you to walk away. If you go for the $3,000 option, you're going to walk away with a website with your brand that looks $1 million. That should probably cost you $15,000 for $3,000. Yeah. Unless you buy some extras, like new renderings or extra copy or what have you. So yeah, and this is just a template. This is just so you can start getting a vibe of what it would look like. Let's go shop. You guys can go bombing through all this. We've got literally right now, we've got 9 templates in the shop. We've already got 6 in work right now. So they're going to ramp up, and we're going to go in from the CBD market to the supplement market to the agency models to the entrepreneurs to markets, pets, this everything.
For my friends that are watching that aren't in the CBD industry, this works for any industry. Yeah. So they're beautiful websites for any industry. And Morgan just commented, I definitely want to use this for my new business.
There you go. So again, even though it's a template and you think, well, what if 3 people buy this template? It's not going to look the same, and no one's going to come across and go, it's the same. They will look completely different. The whole point is that we're just trying to show you what your brand could look like. Do you know what I mean? So then we go into there and we change it completely. Like the one we said here, though, how the images look there, they'll be completely different with your brand. It might be it's a different style. It might be a square block. It doesn't matter. It's however you come to your brand. We're going to change it so it just looks like it's come from you.
Yeah.
And it's just to remove this. One of the barriers in this market is the cost of a new website. It's huge.
But
when you get your website, you're not getting all the power of Google. You're not getting all the power of the search vault, which I would tease you with. But the search vault, you will get access to generally the different levels. You get different access, but because if you're in Matt's group, you're going to get lifetime access to search vault. But we'll talk about search vault in a bit. But right now we've got, look, you can see this is more like supplement CBD. This is like, it could be anything this here. Again, this could be supplement CBD, even could be perfume, could be high-end beauty, pets, supplements. And we go a bit further down, we've got like a book funnel, good old click funnel style book funnel. But here, it's a website, right? So this could be selling anything. This could be selling a video series of whatever. It could be a single product from a video. It could be a coaching program. It could be anything, but different funnels. And then we've got high-end beauty. We've got more coming. There's lots more in the background. But if I just show you an example. Guys, I apologize. I do talk fast because I'm super excited. This has been about to release about 3 months. So like, it's just like, for me, it's like a launch it, and then people can ask me questions. Just fire them in. So
fire away with questions, people. If you have any questions,
here's an example, right? So the $3,000 example, or $2,997, because if you're a marketer, you got to put a 7 on. It's better for conversion. I don't know if it is, but it sounds cool, right? So you get a 6-page funnel site, done for you, brand integration. We're doing it all for you. You're hands-free. And yes, once you take ownership of your website, you will be able to edit stuff in the background because this is built on the premise of WordPress. And we're using one of the world's best page builders inside there. So you can go in there, a little bit of learning and edit stuff, move stuff around,
Gotcha.
So you have the ability to change stuff. You're not stuck with it. Search files, traffic optimization packs. That's a launch pack, which is going to be something that we're going to add in there to benefit your site so it starts to get indexed in Google, right? Indexed in Google means that Google recognizes it. And over time, the more and more authority your site gets through traffic, it's going to start ranking you for certain keywords. So again, when you bring your site over, we're going to look at it from a baseline keyword strategy and start implementing the right keyword strategy on your pages. But the secret vault is going to have extra stuff like that for you in there. So here we go. Maximum Conversion Pro build, right? Power copy, 1,000 word pack. So if you're light on copy, we're going to add 1,000 words to your site to make sure you elevate it up. And that's on the $3,000 version. 1,000 words of power copy to speak to Google, to speak to your consumer, because we're going to go back and forth for you to find out exactly who it is. Loads of stuff. Exclusive product integration, 1 of 3 products integration, 1 of 3. Easy Smart Page Builder, which you can access afterwards. You'll be able to put blogs in there. You'll be able to do stuff yourself. 6 months secure hosting, VIP community we're going to have, which is going to be, even though you've got a blog, we're going to have a VIP community, which is probably a Facebook group where we're just going to share all the information about how you get more traffic, where to go and look, what to go and do, the stuff that you don't really get in most groups because you have to pay for it. So we're going to share that. And Matt said he's going to help us with some content in there as well that boosts that up. So it's all about sharing the knowledge. Ultimately, all we care about is you making money. You make money, you make us look good, right? That's the way I look at it. And it says here 14-day free access to Secret Search Vault, right? However, anyone in Matt's network that comes into search funnels, they can have lifetime access to that, which we value. With the Secret Vault, we're probably going to value out $97 a month. So that's about $1,200 a year. So lifetime, I don't know what that would be if we sold it as a one-off, but you can have access to it. It's going to have
that's huge.
It's going to have free things in there, like free plugins or free software that no one tells you about in this space to get traffic. We're going to share that stuff with you, but it also will be inside there stuff you can purchase. Well, there'll be lots of them there you can purchase to add like power to your site. So what SEO consultants would like not normally share with you and charge you a fortune for, we're going to allow you to get access to that at a lot lower rate. So you can just boost it and start to understand the search engine optimization world as well as other areas. We won't touch on Facebook ads and stuff because that's not our skill set. That's Aaron's skill set and Matt's skill set. We are, my business partner, Tom, is an expert in organic search. He's done this for years. He works with brands that are doing like a couple of million a month. Do you know what I mean? So it's like crazy numbers. And
and imagine people like if you're able to get even in the beginning like 1,000 people hitting your site a day with a beautiful website that's speaking to that audience, you might convert at 5 to 10%. So that's 50 to 100 sales every day, just by generating 1,000 people coming to your site.
Yeah, and that, yeah. So what they say is, apart from your closest network talking to people, you're going to search engine traffic converts higher. The reason being is because people go to Google or Bing or places like that for one reason: to find information or buy products. So they're searching for stuff. Funny enough, search funnels for search engines. People search on search engines for stuff they want to buy. We go on social media to generally just go and look around and be nosy. Do you know what I mean? So we're not there. We haven't got an intent to buy. So conversions on from search engine traffic's a lot higher if you're ranking for the right keywords, right? So part of the secret vault as well is secret vault. I'm giving some of the secrets away. In there, we're gonna allow you to access how you rank locally as well. So how you rank for Google My Business or like the yellow pages online in your local area. So if someone's searching for, let's say, for example, CBD oil, and then naturally if you're in Manchester, UK, right, you're going to start popping up. So we're going to allow you to access or get or to purchase how to do that. So we're going to teach you some stuff as well, so you can do stuff yourself. But SEO is technical, so we can only teach so far. But basically, the whole point of this is to make you look $1 million from day one, and so that your traffic, part of that aside in a moment, your conversion is going to be way higher than it is now. People that come to your brand that just bounce because the website looks crap and don't know who it's for are going to change their mind. They're going to stay there a little bit longer. They're going to get interested. They're going to want to follow your social media pages and probably then start paying attention to your business, which means they might buy on that day or 30 days later. So biggest problem, like I said at the start, traffic conversions kills all businesses. Once you run out of traffic, you've got no conversions, right? Or if you've got a stack of traffic and a dog turd, no one's going to buy a dog turd. So this is why we've created this. I'm just going to show the elite search funnel here, which is jam-packed with stuff, but you are getting the brand that you see in that search funnel, and you are getting the search funnel website at the same time.
So like, for instance, that Rejuvify brand that you just showed, that's available, right, for 10,000?
All of these right now, are available. As you see it. So if I go more info here, this is talking about this website here. This is what this, the sort of key points so you understand it. But then if you go to buy now options, the 10 grand one says here, full Rejuvify.com ownership. You get the web, you get the graphics, the design, we will obviously, when you buy that, I'm going to be working with you personally to make sure that your manufacturer is in place. You've got your products created and the visually look as we've created them. Complete social media branding, full ownership of all digital ownership, assets.com, brand presentation document. In there as well, it doesn't say you're going to get a keyword, a money keyword strategy plan. So we're going to tell you exactly what to go after. But hopefully, if you've bought this 10,000 thing, we'll be working together for a long time after that anyway. So you will keep coming back saying, Paul, I want more of this traffic because I'm getting a lot of conversions. So that's what we hope. We hope to build a community and hope to build a relationship with people in this thing. I'm not here to scam anybody. I'm not here to promise you if you buy a $3,000 site, you're going to make $1 million. Because ultimately, I can only give you the foundations of so you can literally walk away and feel glorious because you've got the foundations. You've got to go away and do the work still.
Yeah.
Unless you pay someone like me or Matt or Aaron or my business partner Tom or someone else to do the traffic and stuff for you. But I am giving you the foundations where I've seen for the last 10 years the problem in the traffic conversions. But I'll always be honest about that because I'm not one that wants to blow smoke up something that's not there. I know too many people that blow smoke up false shit. So
exactly.
And this is what this is there for. This is so you can look $1 million out the gate. So when you go, hey, go and check out my brand and put a link in, and you don't send that link going, oh, it's so shit. I hope they don't notice how shit my brand is.
Exactly.
So what you want is someone to go, fuck, your brand looks amazing. Dude, I love that site. Even though I do this all the time, I've created these templates, and I've been showing these off the last couple of weeks. People have been going, oh, dude, that's an amazing website. And I'm thinking, it's not even a website. It's just a template. Wait till there's a brand jammed into these templates.
Yeah, exactly. And tweaked even more. Yeah, because right now they're just the basic ideas. Yeah, but once they decide on it, then it's going to go to the next level. And maybe we could show a couple more of the templates.
Yeah, let's go. I like this one because I like Slick. So
yeah, I like that one too. And then here's a couple questions. Do you sell the template if I already have a developer?
What? No, not really, because we're when you say a developer, well, yeah, you can buy the search funnel as it is. We've got three, like I say, with 3 offerings, 3, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
We're not
And then
saying
the developer can go in there.
We'll do the work. We'll do the work as prescribed for the 3,000 offering or 2,997. Need a 7 in there. It's important, guys. Remember that. Yes, we can do that and then hand it over to your developer.
Gotcha. And then the developer can go in the back end and tweak whatever they want.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that selling templates.
Yeah.
Might do, what we are definitely doing though is once you've got your foundation set up and you have a search funnels website in place, we are going to bring in like power landing pages. I want to call it power pages. So it's like you can bolt it onto your site. So you can do like sales letters, or you can do one-page upsells, or we're going to have templates that you can bolt on.
This is perfect because especially if they want to do Facebook ads, we always 9 times out of 10 we create a separate URL, separate landing page to run the ads to. So that's perfect.
Yes, this is the example. Another site. This is about more cleanliness and like I say, when I build out, it gets a little bit frustrating because I'm having to put real person testimonial. Do you mean it's like it says there? It's like I want real people in there. I want it to come alive. So these are, for me, as someone who likes branding and loves connecting with an audience, it gets quite a little bit tedious for me doing this. But just because it's not again this one, this is for me personally, it does what it needs to do, but I don't like the click funnels or the style of thing, but it works. Yeah. So we created this, but this is quite short, but see, it stops there. But however, if the context here, right? If you've got a load of content go down, a load of copy, this is going to go down, down, down. We're going to change it all up so your product fits in there, whatever's going on fits in there. So, but Google, to rank in Google, you need to, right? This is why one pages don't work and stuff like that. Because in Google, you need to satisfy Google's needs, right? And also merchant accounts needs. You have to have a proper website. Google expects to see a 6-page or minimum 4-page website to trust it.
Yeah.
What are merchant processors? They will not. Merchant processors ain't going to give accounts to people who've got 1-page website. It just doesn't work because they go, that's not a website. That's spammy. That's like we know what. So we build a website.
I was just talking to a merchant expert yesterday that does merchant accounts, and he was saying just that. Like a lot of accounts are getting shut down that are just 1-pagers because the bank doesn't trust it or whatever, And so it's true.
Yeah, so we've added to this one of example like that. Literally on the right hand side here, you can see here this like that really quick name gives details, special offer, click price to click it, and go straight for the billing. You get billed straight away. So we can take literally anything online, and this is what we're developing. Right now it's easy to do. We can take anything that I could find the highest converting, bestest website in the world, go and look at it and go, okay, cool. I love everything about this, and basically recreate. And obviously not copy, you don't do that, but recreate the nuances and how it works and how it converts.
Yeah.
And then literally get guys' brands locked in there. Look, these apart from my own understanding, my own education, and my own learning, these kings of the internet, they spend millions in getting this right. So I'm taking all of that. I'm taking all my knowledge of search traffic, what works, and we put it into one system because it's what's needed. Because I've seen it across all spaces. I can say is what I find about the CBD space is there's so many passionate people about selling CBD or CBG or wherever it is. When I speak to them, they're so passionate. But when they go, "Oh, what do you think of my website?" I'm not going, "Oh, do I really have to be an arsehole now?"
I know. I have to do it too.
Yeah. So it's just unfortunate with the way it is. So yeah,
can I see another one, like a CBD one?
Yeah. So which one? Let's go. Which one do you want to see? Should we go for a bit of a high-end beauty one?
Oh yeah, that one's. I remember I saw that one the other day. It looks really nice.
Yeah. So again,
the high-end beauty right now is hot. People like that's the number one selling products in CBD recently are like high-end beauty because a lot of rich women are at home and they want to pamper themselves. So
yeah, and also 70% of basically e-commerce spenders is 70% women, and I think it's 80% of women control credit cards and houses. So. Guys and girls, if you're going to target someone, target ladies.
Yeah, and CBD sales have gone from 30% online to 45% online in the last 4 months.
There we go. So this template has been built around so this is the high-end market. This is what the high-end market buyers like. They like this sort of clean looking, again, words are just there because it's just a template. So this could be anything here. I'll put day night collection because it's quite a common thing in beauty. Collagen, you got it's just things that they like to see at the shop. It's just clean, high end. If you've got money, you come to the site, you're gonna go, this is cool. But this is like lookbook. There's nothing in the lookbook, but this will be like all your in here. You're gonna have Explore Dawn collection. So you're gonna in here, you can have all your model shoots. You have your products. Yeah. It's cool. So people can see the products being really used, and or videos could be in there. Again, this is just all baseline for you to bring in us to put your brand in there. And every single one of these comes with a power blog. So you just go straight through to it. Yeah, everything's about information.
That's so cool.
And content's king. Content is king. So you just all your content goes in, links out where it needs to link out. You can sell your products. And this is very obviously product short, but it's just a simple shop page. Ultimately you sell them not on the shop page. You sell them before. So the funnel is when they, like we said, it's when they first see you online, buying from you. You don't need this long-winded sales funnel, click funnel to go through and get someone to buy. They're already sort of buying from the first time they see you on social media, on Google. They come to your site, they fit in the story. The homepage is where most people go. No one comes to the homepage and goes shop now, do they? That's the last button they press. They go through the page. So this page is going to draw them in. It's going, this is a bit of me. It's communicating with me. So, but these are just templates right now. Search for website templates. And when we add your brand into it, they're going to come alive. They're going to speak your language. They're going to connect to your audience.
And let's say somebody needs help with product photography. Do you have a connection for that? I have a couple.
Yeah, well, if you have them, perfect. That's not something for me when a brand. So for me, this is why Search Files is created basically from the $3,000 and $5,000 option, is because when people start out, they don't have a massive budget, and I'm fully aware of that. So generally what I say to people is get renders done. So they need renders their products done, which is like all these things you see, every single product you see on all these are all renders. They're not actual photography pictures.
You're really good at, you're amazing at rendering and to make them look realistic.
Yeah, as long as they're like a reasonable shape. If you come to me with some like monkey fist, that's not being made. That's not going to be right, because it's not going to work. But so ultimately, we want you to get set up and look $1 million from day one when you launch your brand. Or if you've got a brand going for 6 months right now and your conversion is crap, right, and your traffic's not so great, just plug your brand into one of these, right, and you're gonna look $1 million, straight away. Then instantly it all changes, because then the more attractive you are, the more people want to share your stuff. It's no different when you're a brand and your brand's not so pretty, and we can help change rebrand as well. Outside of this, something I do massively is rebrand people as well. But if you've got a brand right now and you're trying to get affiliates to push it, the affiliate knows your website's pretty shitty, and the social's pretty shitty. They're not going to want to share it because it makes them look excited. It makes them look pretty shitty. So they want to send people to a cool website. That's because they're the target audience. So affiliates and influencers, it's all part of that. Right?
Can I see that pet one with the dog on it? Because pet products are booming now online, especially now that people are shopping more online these days.
Yeah. So this one is just I say simple. That's not been a bit negative towards it, because for me, when I say simple, I mean like for a customer flow. It's like they've come to this website for a reason. They've come from somewhere. This is heromutt.com, right? So they've come here. They've got their dog's in pain. The dog's not sleeping properly. There's something wrong with it, right? So they come to the site, and it's just speaking to them straight away. They see the product. They know what the product's for, and then literally a few articles. It's just like explains it. Pet owners don't want a load of information. This is why it's created that way, because my research and understanding of this target market, they don't want to be filled up with information. All they care about is that my little dog is ill. How do I help it? So they're going to find you on search engines. They're going to find you via Facebook ad or Facebook organic strategy. They're going to find you around wherever they're going to find you. They're going to come to your site and they want information and say, is this right or wrong for my dog? Right, it's for my dog. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a template.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And somebody asked a question here. Do you do programmatic advertising and reverse keyword?
I probably know who's asked that question, but we don't as a service. But if that person wants to offer that service to our audience once they're inside the secret vault, I'm sure we can connect and do that.
Cool. So and Morgan, I see.
The programming side of things is quite technical for the average day. But so what we're trying to do is that inside the secret vault, even though there'll be services that are quite technical. We're going to simplify them so you understand what you would be getting.
Yeah, SEO is a whole nother world, man. So that's great.
It's too complex for people.
That's crazy.
You want to start a business. Well, you start a business because you want to help people. Most people start in the CBD space. They want to help people, right? So if you want to help people, what happens is then they start the business and they go, "Fuck! I've got to run a business. How do I run a business?" So go back to you need traffic and conversion. So first of all, you need something that looks $1 million that people want to buy. It looks great. The website looks cool. Now they can focus on where's the traffic coming from? Is it coming from my personal network? Is it coming from my own social organic strategies? Is it coming from organic search? But you don't want to be. This is why people get sucked into like these programs by these scamsters that charge like 10 grand to be in this course, and the course does nothing because it's just full of noise and fluff and fresh air. Because ultimately you still have to do the work, but the work doesn't have to be complex.
That's what I like about you, man. You're really good at breaking complex things down and making it simple and easy to understand. That's, I think, your best skill, man.
Yeah, but ultimately, selling online is no different than selling on a market stall. Why should someone give a shit when they walk past your market stall and pay attention to you? Because you're talking direct to that audience. Now, if you talk direct to the audience, you don't have to look very far. So your traffic could be small, but your conversion could be massively high. So if you're converting, let's say 50%, because everyone you talked to was a personal connection, and you talked to 200 people or got 200 hits your site a month, and you're making 100 sales on a $60 product, you're making $6,000 a month. Now, I don't know where you are in business, but some people right now have spent a lot and they're making nothing online. Because they've overpaid for a website, they've overpaid for experts, and they're making fuck all money. And you've got some people that have paid little and doing really well because they understand the principles of being a brand and the traffic and conversion part. So what we're trying to do is the people that are in the middle, like all the people on both sides, we just want to plug you. Ultimately it's making you look $1 million. That's what Search Funnels website's all about, and then giving you access and the ability to grow your brand, right, through the actual ways that people like Pure Kana. Let's use an example. Pure Kana grew from the roots from organic search traffic. That's Google and influencer marketing and affiliate marketing. Those three principles, that's how they grew. Yeah, they do Facebook ads now, but when they grew, they built a whole business around that, right? So it's how cool their brand looked on social media. And the website looked cool as well at the time. It probably looks a bit dated now in today's world, but at the time when they came to market, it was cool as fuck.
Yeah. So, it was the cool brand, and he did a great job. Kudos to Cody. And so, and they, how many organic searches do they get per month?
They get, last time I looked, they get circa around 400,000 hits their site a month. That's from organic. That's some organic search traffic. That's from Google. That's before you even look at their paid ads work, before you look at anything else. That's literally from people going in Google and going CBD oil, CBD gummies, blah, 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 blah. 400,000 people. Now, let's say they convert at 5%. I'll let you guys work that out after this call. Let's say the average product's $60. You work that out. $60 at a conversion of 5% on 400,000, right?
That's a lot of money.
It's a couple of million a month.
Yep.
So it also inside it, like I said to you, Secret Vault, it's a secret at the moment, but inside there is going to be elite tools and never seen high-level bolt-ons to drive more visitors and convert more leads into customers, right? So ultimately, we're going to give you the information. We're going to tell you what you can buy. So if you, so you want to do this strategy, you need to have this in play, right? Things like you'll be able to buy access to good copywriters is one example, setting certain things up that help you grow your traffic. I don't want to give too much away what's in there because I want that to be, when you buy a search funnel and you become a member of the Secret Search Vault, I want that to be your power. I want that to be your I've got the information. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want that to be. I want it to be your information that not the average Joe can get, because it's high level information that you got access to and stuff that you can purchase in there to push yourself forward. That's not to give to everybody. You've got to pay to get in there, or when you get a search, buy a search funnels website, you get free access to it for life. That's the teaser page. That is all that is. That's
awesome.
And this get traffic is I'm going to start. This is going to be content that just help teach you. So do it yourself, SEO basics, right? So 7 SEO do it yourself steps. SEO is super technical, and this is the most simplified way we can help you set yourself up. If you don't even want to buy a search funnel and you want education, this is going to be access to everybody. So this is going to be a little bit of my brand stuff that I do from an organic social side of things as well. And I'm going to show people how they can access SEO skills and learn SEO skills outside of not understanding it at all. So going to give you straight up knowledge and information that actually, if you implement it, you'll make sales, and they're going to help towards. They're going to help towards traffic conversions, whether you've got the shittest site in the world. If you just change or manipulate what you do a little bit, it can help you. But again, it's just information, it's content.
Oh, and somebody commented, do you have time for a call today? It doesn't have your name, whoever commented that. So just reach out directly to Paul through Facebook Messenger. And it will set up a time.
Absolutely, yeah. So it'd be tomorrow. Or
yeah, it's getting late over there in Spain.
Well, I've got a 1-year-old girl, and she's screaming to see me. I've been on.
Oh, the baby wants to play with daddy.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that's why I do what I do. But anytime, guys, keep throwing the questions in now, because I don't know how long time Matt's got, but your questions about this system is going to help me help you understand it better and understand what you need. But anything like if you want a bespoke brand built from scratch, now something we will be putting into there is a brand vault, but also Matt's going to have a brand vault as well inside his accelerator. So if you don't like any of the brands, or you want a specific brand created for you, or you want to buy a ready-made brand, because I've got 25 ready-made brands sat on the side that are doing nothing.
Yeah, they're ready to go, people.
Yeah. And that's because they're from research. So if you want a bespoke brand built, you contact me personally. This is not going to be inside search files right now. If you want a bespoke website built, contact me personally. There is a place where you can ask questions inside here in the search vault, but ultimately just come and speak to me on Facebook. I'm always open. Facebook Messenger, just message me unless I'm asleep. But I usually wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm answering messages because I'm weird. But yeah, anytime, just reach out to me. It's all I care about is that when you start a business, or you're in business right now, as that you start looking and acting like a professional business, so you can start generating the cash you're looking for. I'm not here to sell you smoke or fresh air or bullshit. I'm here just to help you grow your business.
And it's really true. Like these websites are $10,000, $15,000 websites easily. Like, so you're paying $3,000 to get the quality of a $15,000 website. I've been selling websites for over 10 years now. I've been working in different industries, with websites and things like that. And these are easily 10, 15,000 all day long. So you're getting a huge bonus and a good price on this, Paul. And so thank you for providing the value to our people. And like I said, people, this is not only for CBD brands. So if you have other ideas, and Morgan, reach out to me and Paul, and we'll talk about the ideas you're asking about, and we'll make sure we take care of you because we love you, of course. So we're going to hook Morgan up, and we'll talk about that. And but yeah, I mean, this is just really solving one of the main issues that I see every day, that people do not have a brand foundation and their websites look like dog shit, unfortunately. And so this is solving that problem for $3,000 to $5,000 if you already have your brand, people. It's a no-brainer, in my opinion, to jump on board.
We are quite crash when we say like dog shit, but I say that out of love, because it's only when I come to your site, anyone's site, I'm looking from a consumer point of view. And if I come to it and it instantly just deters me, I would bounce as a customer. I'd be like, what's this? This person's tried to do it himself. I'm not trusting a brand that's tried to do it himself. So whether you are trying to do it yourself, or you're trying to sell the fact that you're a personal business or personal brand, or a CBD brand, you still got to look amazing. Yeah. It's hard to get trust from people when you look crap. Do you know what I mean? So that's just a fact of business, right? It's like why you buy from big brands, you don't buy from the smaller brands, because you go into a shitty little little store, you're like, shitty trainers, you can tell it's come from China, no logo on them. It's just how we think mentally as humans. We expect to see luxury or expect to see class when we see something.
And that gives you that trust factor big time when you have $1 million website.
Yeah. So for example, here's this is a hairdressing salon. This one right here. This is just me ideas to hear that. Anything.
So you're going to be adding more and more template, or like
So I say we've got 9 in for launch, because we don't want to. Okay, so a part of being a business or your brand as well is don't confuse your customers. So when your customer comes to your website, if you've got multiple products and your message is is all over the place, people are confused why they're there. So if you're there to sell an after sun and a sun protector, right? Then just focus on them 2 products. If it's a pre-workout, post-workout, focus on them 2 products. If it's a morning tincture and an evening tincture, focus on them 2 products. So what I'm doing here is just having 9 templates there. So you haven't got too many to look at and go, fuck me, there's too much to look at. I'm getting like analysis paralysis. Which one should I choose? Yeah. So what's going to happen is we've already got 5 or 6 working on already, and there's others that have said, okay, this is what I want to build out. So this has been going on for such a long time, is that we just go launch a 9, and then every week we're probably going to launch 1 or 2 more. So
gotcha.
Yeah, but again, it's with this, it's got to be varied ones. It's different for different people what you want, but ultimately the whole point is your brand looks $1 million when it's out there. So when someone lands on your site, they feel amazing. They want more of that information. Do you know what I mean? They want more of your brand. They want to find out more. And obviously, once you've got a brand built, if we can support you as well, and that be something inside the Secret Vault to help you build out your whole social media presence as well. So it visually looks the same as your website. But also, I will show you ways to do that yourself. You don't always have to be a professional designer to build out social media banners, to build out social media profiles. We're going to share inside the Secret Vault, which you're going to get lifetime access to, how to do that, how to do it yourself.
Oh, and Jackie was asking, he said 97 monthly, I think. No, that's for the Secret Vault, but you wouldn't pay that because you're getting lifetime access to it. So.
Yeah. So to be clear, there is no monthly fees for these search funnels. We're not going to go down what other funnel things do and Shopify do. You are buying the website today, the search funnel website at 3,000, 5,000, all with the brand and all the power stack in there and all the optimization and literally ready to go brand out the box at 10K. The $97 a month would be if someone came to the Secret Vault and was part of the Secret Vault, but if you're going to buy today a search funnel website, you get lifetime access because you're part of Matt's community. And that's my gift. Thing. I'm not going to try.
Save you thousands of dollars there. And then somebody also asked, how much revenue per month can we get the Delta 8 brand up to?
That is like, and this is the straight question. Someone's probably going to say, well, it could be anything. It depends on what you spend on marketing. It depends on how the website's been structured. It depends on what you're doing outside of the marketing spend. So when you get a customer in, how much are you chasing them around for a second order? What's your email marketing doing? What's your social media marketing doing? That question is an unknown. You can get a variable answer if you go to a Facebook expert and say, okay, I want to spend this much a month. What's my expected projected returns? You go to an SEO expert and say, what's my projected expected returns? Now, if you're a new business, you won't get Google's trust for about 3 to 4 months. So you're going to get fuck all for 3 to 4 months. SEO strategies, but after 3 to 4 months, Google starts to trust you, and then especially can start ramping it up. They can't ramp it hard straight away because Google go, you're trying to spam me. You're trying to spam my customers. Google cares about trust to its customers. So that question is an unknown. If anyone can answer that question in 3 seconds for you, they're lying.
They're full of shit.
They're full of shit. Exactly. Yeah. Let me just tell you.
And of course, it just comes down to your team and the execution. Like when I had my brand, we didn't have a huge team. I was working 12, 13 hours a day.
Yeah. So when I built ISAP, I built that from Twitter and using my local connections. That was it. No Facebook, no Instagram. It was just connecting people on Twitter, going, oh, hey, you're local. Okay, cool. Let's come down. Let's chat. Share some supplements. They started pushing it from them. So it's basically using micro influencers. So it depends on what your marketing budget is. When I started, I had nothing. I literally done all my money in buying the first lot of product, which is $7,000. I built the website myself and I designed it myself with zero skill because every time I see a designer, right, they couldn't get out of my head what I wanted. So I was like, bollocks, I'll do it myself. So I taught myself from the day one I first started my brand to do Photoshop and Illustrator and all this sort of stuff. So I'm not.
And you got really good at it.
I'm not a designer. I'm just someone who taught myself what I need to do.
It's crazy.
What I did. So that's why I always think customer first, audience first, and then the design comes from that.
That's beautiful.
When you first work with me, it's all conversation to start with. We talk loads, right, from a brand perspective. And then once I understand the brand and the audience, then I start building out. Because until I understand the audience and the market and the person behind the brand and trying to bring them into it, it's like their personality, nothing gets happened. I can't create anything. So the ready-made brands you see is from research. It's research, then look at the data.
You should see the research Paul does, people, the details that he goes into. He doesn't just slap these brands together. He puts a lot of thought into this. And I've worked on brand projects with Paul. Like he'll ask the potential client like 150 questions before he even dives into creating a brand. So there's definitely a lot of value there and a lot of thought put behind every brand that Paul puts together. And make sure you check out searchfunnels.com, people, and that's where you get all the information and you can check out all the templates and just hit preview and you can see what they would look like. They look beautiful, man. I was clicking on all of them and they just look great on your phone or on your computer. They both are optimized.
So that's a good point. Is that everything these funnels are mobile optimized for user experience as well. So everything is not, it's mobile, tablet, whatever. It's there. The whole point is that, so part of conversion, we should talk about conversion as well, is that it looks amazing and converts well on all devices. Don't build mobile first. And what it means, it doesn't mean build for mobile so it looks shit on desktop. What it means is that it looks great on all devices, but ultimately your thought process that has to look great on mobile because the amount of people that use mobile now is high. So the conversion, yes, it's all about conversion. Is not only the website looking great, it's how people flow through your site, where they get information. And it's super important. It's not about what Russell Brunson talks about, is it a green button or a red button? Ultimately, it's got to flow with what because each brand is individual to the consumer it's going after.
Exactly.
Now, if you buy one of these funnels, my first question is like, which audience we're going after? So I understand the audience. So when I'm putting this copy in for you and structuring the site, around a template, it sings to your audience. So when they land on it, they go, yeah, this is a bit of me. This is what I want. This is exactly what I've been looking for. This brand understands me. So when their brand understands you, you buy their shit. Because they understand you. If they're just like floppy and talk about health and well-being and we've got the strongest or we care, all the same shit everyone says, no one cares because we care about we've got the best quality products and we care about our customer. Every fucking brand in the world says that. That's not unique. Do you know what I mean? So I do swear and I am a little bit crass about things, but because I care. And I said every brand says that, but I build stuff because I want you guys to have a brand that you can be happy with. And when you grow with it, it feels great. When people come to you and say, I love your brand, it changed my life. I love what your brand's about. I told my friends about it. I love it's just that's what being a business about. It's about making money. Let's not get anyway, business is about making money. But if you're in business, make money, make people happy, and feel good about yourself at the same time.
That's a beautiful life.
Oh, that's beautiful, yeah. I love what I do. I only work with people I want to work with. If anyone comes to me and they're a bit arsey in messages or they're a bit like think they're above me, not above is the wrong word, but that talk down to me, I'm like, I don't want to work with you. They're like, oh, what do you mean I don't want to work with you? I'm not interested. Because I'm happy with my life. I like working with people that are buzzing about life or buzzing about trying to do work. So again, this is a passion project for me, really, because this is a frustration I've had for ages. And it's only when I got around the right people to allow me. Our team's 10 people. Did I ever think I'd have to? I manage 60 guys in the Navy on a daily basis, but did I think in the real world I'd have 10 people around me to create this thing to help people build businesses? No. Ask me that 5 years ago, I'd have said no chance. But I'm here now doing it and just launched it. So
I love it, man. And it's beautiful. And I'm excited to get our members on here because I want to see beautiful websites and just traffic coming in and sales. And I want to see testimonials. And I know that's going to happen. And so if anybody has any more questions, we're going to wrap it up soon. So fire away if you have any questions and make sure to go to searchfunnels.com because that's where you're going to get more information and you can, check out the templates and go in and look at the websites and all that and ask questions through there as well. But if you have any off the top of your head right now, fire away. Let's see. Mark said, this is brilliant. Well done, Paul and team. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, see, that's the stuff I buzz off. Someone saying that. It sounds, I like when people praise. It's nice to be praised, right? It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Praised. So as a business and a brand, it's great to give people back stuff, right? It's in a business when you've got customer service that is terrible, and then people are just constantly complaining. That's horrible in business. We all know that. So ultimately what happens is when you're a brand and you connect with people and you've got a sexy website and you've got traffic coming in, the right traffic coming in, so you've got the right customers coming in buying your stuff, not people looking for discounts and shit like that, because people looking for discounts and stuff all the time are the worst people to buy your product because they're the cause of the most headaches. Right. So when you've got the right customers coming in and then when you do mess up as a brand, you're going to, the customers go, okay, it's cool, don't worry about it. We all mess up because you're a cool brand and you connect with them and you speak with them. When you just want people to take people's money and don't give a shit about people, as soon as you fuck up once, everyone's on you.
They're going to come after you.
Oh yeah, it's horrendous, right? So yeah, so it's you treat people that your customers like you want to be treated yourself as a customer. And then you have a beautiful brand and you have a beautiful website, you have great traffic coming in, and life gets better.
And I can tell everybody that's watching and everybody that's going to watch the recording, I put 100% trust into Paul and his team. I put my word on it that you guys are going to have a great experience working with Paul and his team. So I put my reputation on that, and I very rarely will do that for somebody because I trust Paul like that, and I know he just does great work. So I'm excited to get people on board with this. And do you have any other thoughts to leave us with, Paul?
No, just anybody who's out there who's in business and wants to be serious about business and actually wants to move forward, you just got to traffic conversions constantly. Yep. And conversions is not what you've been told before by most people. It's that a funnel, again, I want to clear this up, what a funnel is. Right? A funnel is where someone's at the first time they see you to the time they purchase. It's a customer journey. It's not feeding a load of random people into the top of a funnel that everyone shows you and hoping they're going to buy at some point because you've done this tripwire and you've done this, that, and the other. Because all that shit pisses people off. If you want to buy something, you like it, you want to pay for it now, not get, oh, by the way, do you want this as well?
I hate when they do that, yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you want this as well? Even though Amazon do it, you still get what you want. They don't, not hard on it. Whereas the one-click funnel builder concept is to hammer you, to make you buy more. But then you've got to get that to work. You've got to fill your traffic super high. You need to, if you convert at 2%, you need a fucking lot of traffic to make money. So why not have less traffic and more conversion? Simple, right? It's right traffic. You have the right traffic, which you do from organic search strategies, which we're going to help you with. And part of what this thing is that you have the right traffic searching for what you sell. People looking for what you sell. So when they land on your site, if they're bargain hunters, your price is too high, then they're not going to buy. But then, hey, a conversion can be getting someone's information, grabbing their email. So then you can then market to them later. And then when you do have a sale on, they buy your stuff. So it's just, there's multiple ways, right? So, but I'm going to try and keep it super simple, nothing complex, and take you from where you are today. If you're starting out, this is a perfect place for you to be. If you've got a brand and your website, it's crap, and your brand needs some work, this is perfect for you. Or if you're a brand that's spent a bit of money, but it's not working, and you want to get it moving, this is perfect for you. This is the foundations to any powerful business. Anything business that started out had a website that was basically based on a WordPress setup, and was powered to Google. Clag into Google and start generating traffic, right, over time. Because that's how you build a proper business. All the other platforms that are super sexy or funnels and stuff like that, they're just taking you away from what you need to do, is build a foundation for Google to start seeing your shit so people can find it. Then you plug in all the other marketing systems into it. You don't put all your shit on one marketing system that doesn't get seen by Google and requires paid ads, and you buy all these fucking books, that traffic secrets and this, that, and the other, and don't do nothing for it, right? So Russell is the most smartest marketer in the world. He's convinced hundreds of thousands of people that it's the thing, but it can, if your business is pure paid ads and you want pages and that's how you want to build a brand, do it that way. But it's hard to build a brand on a one-page website. Because you are to build shit. That's all you're saying, buy my shit. So, like I said, coming soon to search funnels. We are going to put this power pages, we're going to call them, which are bolt-ons. But it has to come one step at a time. We don't want to confuse you guys, but we are going to be building on these, what you would call a one-page funnel. It's going to be bolted onto your website, which will then lead people from Google, from paid ads, into your site. But the foundation has to be there. The foundation's not there, none of it works.
Gotcha. So thanks, Paul. I really appreciate you joining us today. And you can reach out to me if you have any questions, or reach out to Paul if you're ready to get started or have any questions. And we'll be around. We're always on Facebook Messenger pretty much all day and night. So you could find us there, and go to searchfunnels.com, people, to check out all the templates and more information on what you get with everything. And then if you have any questions from there, you know where to find us. And thanks again, people, and thanks for your time, Paul.
No, my pleasure, buddy. You have a good day. Be safe.
You too, sir.
Bye,
everybody.